The simple meaning of scale up is increasing the batch size. If you are going from lab scale to commercial scale, that means scale up. Welcome dear viewers to the video on frequently asked questions on scale up in the pharmaceutical industry. Scale up simply means increasing the batch size. And scale up activities are critical, and based on the scale up activities, the process parameters and the batch size is finalized for the commercial scale. That's why many times the scale up related questions are asked. First question is, what is the scale up in pharmaceutical manufacturing? Scale up is the process of increasing the batch size of the formulation from lab scale or pilot scale to the commercial manufacturing scale while maintaining the product quality, efficacy and safety. So once the batch size is increased, the product should meet all the quality requirements. Many times, because of the change in the scale, many of the parameters are required to be changed and optimized. Why scale up is important in the formulation development? It is important because it ensures that formulation development at a lab scale can be reliably and reproducibly manufactured at commercial scale under GMP conditions without compromising on the performance or the quality. What are the key parameters monitored during scale up? So key parameters are the CPPs and the CQs. Critical process parameters are the CPPs and critical quality attributes are the CQs. For example, mixing time, granulation endpoint, drying parameters, compression force, these are the CPPs, and resolution, assay, content uniformity, and many other quality attributes are the critical quality attributes. Then which guidelines are followed for the scale up activities? So mainly SUPAC guidelines are there, ICH guidelines are there, and WHO guidelines are there. FDA SUPAC guidelines for the immediate release formulations, modified release formulations, and site transfers. Then other guidelines are followed. ICH Q8, Q9, Q10 for the scale up are followed, and these are based onto the quality by design principles and the risk assessment. WHO and EMA guidelines are there for the scale up requirements. What is SUPAC and how it is related to the scale up? SUPAC means scale up and post approval changes, and it provides guidance on regulatory requirements when making changes to manufacturing site, equipment or process after initial approval. Another question, what are the common challenges in scale up? This is very important question, and why these challenges are coming. So first is the increase in the batch size. We don't know that how the batch size will impact onto the process and how the process will affect the higher batch size. Many of the times the scale up activities are performed to finalize the process, because at the lab scale or small scale batches we cannot finalize the parameters for processing the bigger batch size. So common challenges are equipment differences like geometry, shear, heat transfer, mixing efficiency, granule size distribution, resolution variation, segregation or blend uniformity issues. What are the tools used to facilitate the scale up? So tools are like process analytical technology, PAT technology is called, design of experiments, DOE, QBD principles are used, risk assessment tools like FMEA and Ishikawa diagrams are performed or made to understand the effect, cause and effect relationship. Scale up simulation models are also used to understand early that what can happen in the scale up. How do you ensure blend uniformity at commercial scale? So by selecting appropriate mixing equipment, optimizing the blending time, mixing speed, blender RPM, blender fill volume, we can optimize. Then validate the uniformity through content analysis and apply process controls and the PAD technologies. Question number 9. What is the role of technology transfer in the scale up? So it bridges the gap between the R&D and the commercial manufacturing. Proper documentation, knowledge transfer, training and verification batches are essential for successful scale up. So before taking scale up, the R&D batches should be evaluated properly, and then by forecasting the process of scale up, the parameters are required to be suggested and then optimized. How is success measured in a scale up process? So scale up success means the scale up batch meets the product specifications. Reproducibility is there across the multiple batches. It complies to the regulatory compliance requirements and quality parameters. Process capability, values, smooth validation and commercial batch approval. So all these are the parameters based on which you can say that the scale up is successful. So always have a good understanding and idea about the scale up activities. Frequently asked questions are like, what is scale up in pharmaceuticals? What factors must be considered during scale up? What are the scale up factors? Then what are common challenges in the scale up? How risk is managed during the scale up? Also, sometimes it is asked that give the example of failed scale up and how you have made it successful. These are some of the frequently asked questions on the scale up activities in the pharmaceutical industry. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for being till the end of this video. And now the channel is offering understanding and video languages. You can go to Autodoc option and you can select the language in which you can understand better. Thank you for watching the video, and let's meet soon with another informative video for the pharmaceutical professionals. Thank you.